Okay, welcome everybody. We are tuning in for the energy update, the energy encouragement for April 10th through the 16th. Again, these are always timeless messages, so take what resonates, tuck it away for your learning, for your awareness. The reason I do put timestamps on these energy encouragement is because I'm working with the moon cycles. And so we are in the mid part of April already. So this energy is going to be for the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and towards the end of the week. And starting right out at the beginning of the week, around the 10th, we have the moon in the sign of Leo. So heart chakra, strength, courage. On that same day, which is Palm Sunday, we have the planet of Mercury, communication, intellect, the mind, going into the sign of Taurus. This can bring forth an opportunity and awareness to make sure we're not too fixed in our belief systems. Taurus is a fixed earth sign. Mercury going into that earthy sign, on the low aspect, can make us be stubborn with our thoughts, not being open to shifting our perspectives. And so really keep that in mind. If you're new today, I like to learn and share astrology and also do cards of encouragement. I'm doing these currently on a weekly basis, so thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you find it enlightening, helpful. And to my returning listeners, again, thank you to you as well. So let's just get right into it for the beginning of the week. Moon in the fiery sign of Leo, asking us to be emotionally courageous, to ask us to be emotionally strengthened at this time. We have a lot of things going on. We have the Neptune-Jupiter conjunction happening in Pisces. This is about a 300-year cycle, so none of us have been here for this collective energy. On the high aspect of that, it can be just a very enlightening, very powerful time of strengthening and broadening our consciousness. On the low aspect of that, it can be delusion, escapism, deception, fading the lines of truth, right? And so we are moving in towards this week into a full moon in Libra. I will do a separate video on that, so pay attention, hit the bell for notifications so you know when I upload that. Really powerful week, guys, with it being Palm Sunday and Passover. So it's a time for the collective to be liberated, and we can't be liberated unless humanity stops being enslaved. So really reflecting on that, and really broadening my horizon to unlearn and relearn perspectives and the symbolism of the powerful week that we have in store for us. So for the beginning of the week, from my Kiro Marchetti Tarot, can you see him all right? I'll hold him up as well. We have an earth energy. So earth coins energy is about value. It's about the body, in the material world. So the Four of Coins coming up first. Such a beautiful card, right? This is asking us to pay attention to what is making us feel secure. This is asking us to pay attention to what we feel is stable. And a lot of energy right now is shifting and changing. And so that inner stability, that inner strength, and that inner security has to come from within. The material world is changing very fast, very rapid. And so this might be asking us as well to look what we're clinging to. Are we clinging to things? Are we, like I shared with the Mercury energy going into Taurus, are we too fixed in our belief system to where we're not open to the shifts and changes? Because that's not the time. This isn't the time for that. Uranus, the planet of changes, quick, rapid changes, is in the sign of Taurus. I've been talking about that a lot on my channel, where we're asked to reevaluate what our belief system is, what our worth is. And you see her in this image. It's a very beautiful card with this blindfold on. Are you blinded or clinging to things in the material world, whether it be a job, perhaps feeling like you don't have enough security, perhaps not valuing what you have already presently in your world? Are you giving thanks to your body for housing your spirit? So with this Four of Pentacles, Four of Coins, really evaluate that with the beginning of the week. And that could come up for a lot of us with Mercury going into that sign of Taurus, where it's fixed earth. We want stability, we want finite, right? And so with this coming up, pay attention to that. Let's see what else we have here from my chakra oracle. Release. So in my chakra oracle deck, the silver is indication of spirit, neutrality. This could be asking us to release a fear. This could be asking us with the Four of Coins to release anything that we may be clinging to in the material world. This could be asking us to release any of the density that we may be feeling. A lot of us have been feeling density within us as we're integrating more and more light, becoming our light bodies. Whatever this is coming up for you, release. Take a neutral perspective. Have it with the Mercury going into Taurus. Have an open mind, a neutrality about you, because we really do have the opportunity towards the end of the week coming into this full moon in Libra for a fair playing ground. Release any of the things that are holding you back, the wounds, the traumas, feeling like you don't have enough, or perhaps even feeling like you are not enough. Very powerful. What else do we have? Which deck is this? This is my Queen of the Moon Oracle. Faith. Wow, beautiful. Worm Moon, very earthy energy. This is asking us towards the beginning of the week to have a strong faith about us, to get grounded, to trust your intuition. We have the moon here. She's holding this very sacred, earthy energy as she's pregnant with fertility, right? We're still in Aries season, a time of planting seeds, but have strong faith in that. Have faith in yourself that you are enough. Have blind faith, right? She has that mask on. Have blind faith in the release process, opening up that release, letting go of past things, whether it be a career, whether it be purging out of your material world, opens you up for newness. So really think about that and really process this towards the beginning of the week of having a strong faith. From the Moonology Oracle, we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So dream big for yourself. Again, we have this Mercury moving into the sign of Taurus where we already have the North Node, which is where the collective needs to head to with our values, with how we treat our bodies, with how we treat the earth. And it's also there with the planet Uranus. And I believe will be there. Uranus will be there through 2026. So rapid changes, not only on the earth plane with the weather, but rapid changes in our bodies, being practical in our everyday life, and being able to take that strong faith and envision a better you, a better wholeness within you, a newness within you from releasing the past, and really setting that vision on a better you and a better collective for the future. Some very beautiful cards coming up. And then lastly, from my Angel Oracle, Clairaudience. Archangel Zadkiel, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. So this to me, coming up at the beginning of the week, is we're tapping into the energy, the opportunity for this Neptune-Jupiter conjunction in Pisces that has not happened in our lifetime. We have, like I said at the beginning of the video, such an opportunity to tap into who we are, to tap into our true, you know how the age of Aquarius is bringing forth all this technology and the metaverse and blah, 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 blah. Such a distraction from the soul, because that artificial intelligence cannot replace the intuitiveness that we have built right within us, the divinity that we have within us, the opportunity to hear divine guidance, our oversoul, the God creator source. So pay attention to your gifts. Don't ignore those. And this is the clairaudience is just to really pay attention to those subtle nudges. You know, if you have a creative idea come through for you, you know, don't ignore it. This is an opportunity for expansion and to really gain a true self-worth, to know your value, to not have the mindset of lack, and to really be able to call in the practicality that you have the opportunity for right now for such huge growth and expansion. Again, continue to release, because as we release and we take that neutral mindset and that neutral perspective, you know, when we release, we all automatically have the universal guidance by divine to be able to expand, to be fertile with new creative ideas, and having strong faith in that. Speaking of this card, with this is so beautiful. If you have not had the opportunity to get yourself out on the ground and earthing at nighttime, please do when you have clear skies. The stars are magnificent right now. The moon was very bright already last night when I peeked out my blinds, so get out there and dream big. Go under the stars. Pay attention to the subtle things and the nudges that come through for you. Listen to them. Allow them to guide you, and allow your dreams to manifest, to walk it, right? With the earth energy coming up. Walk it. Lose the mindset of, you know, not having enough or not valuing what you have right in front of you. Huge opportunities, very beautiful. So towards the middle of the week, we will have the moon move into the practical sign of Virgo, where it's about service, our daily routine. Let's see. Taking, like the Taurus moon card said there, taking practical steps in our everyday life to better ourselves and to expand, because we're in this earth plane, on this earth plane where there's duality. And so what I like to share with the astrology and also the messages is to be able to work with the energy and to embody that within us. So the middle of the week, first off, we have another earth energy, a coins energy. We have the 3 of coins. So working on yourself, working on what it is in this energy with the Virgo moon, you know, doing things every day, taking a practical approach about it, developing skills, developing and working towards mastery. You see him, this energy here of just working away in your everyday life, in your body, even doing work with yourself, putting your talents to work, and sharing that, you know, reminding yourself that you have a purpose here that's way bigger than what you've ever imagined, and that your work will pay off. Just keep working at it and give yourself some credit for the progress that you've made. Again, like the release coming up at the beginning of the week, having a perspective within yourself that you are valuable and you're here at this time to develop those skills as a spiritual being, but also making sure that you're present in your body, not escaping from the energies that are so very intense, because that can happen very easily with this Neptune Jupiter conjunction as well. It's very intense times, very fast changing, lots of information coming through. So what is it that you can do in your life? Work on yourself. Show your skills to yourself and to others, and really allowing your talents to be put forth into your work, whatever your work is, whether it be you're a stay-at-home parent, whether it be, you know, putting that work in good use by just being a friendly person when you go to the store and greeting people. We are in this time where people are so, the ones that are brainwashed are so programmed. It's like walking zombies if you go out there and witness it. But also on the other side of that, is how you can put your talents to use, is being that person that says, I'll hold the door for somebody, I'll smile, I'll give somebody a hello as I'm passing them. This could also be you, putting your talents into manifestation for becoming an entrepreneur or starting a YouTube channel or whatever it is. The ideas are vast. But what you see here with that hard work that you put in is the light in between here, to where your talents have purpose. So keep going at it. Let's see what else we got here from the chakra. Okay, so we have the heart chakra. This just came up, I believe, last week too, I think. Victim. What has happened in the Pisces age is a lot of us fell victim. We were just asleep at the wheel, not realizing that we were being fed subliminal programming, whether it be on TV, whether it be on radio, whether it be these structures that are falling with Pluto in Capricorn, coming into a T-square with this sun and moon, full moon culmination. This is huge. I'll be talking about that on my full moon in Libra video. So it can be really super on the low vibration of that Pisces energy, feeling victim. And so how we can do that, again, like I said at the beginning of the week, is by releasing that, by also having this remembering that you're here for a purpose. You are not here to play small. Many of us are realizing that now. And we have the opportunity to expand that heart consciousness, to step away from victim and step into victory, which is holding your own energy accountable and kind of come into a realization that this is a level playing ground. And once you step into your power, you're no longer allowing somebody else to take your power, because it was never ever supposed to be taken unless we were in that victim mentality and giving our power away. So what this is to me is about, mastering your own self, merging your thoughts with your heart, stepping into the power of who you truly are, stepping out of victim mode. And that really does allow for heart expansion, right? So let's see what else we got here for the middle of the week. Patience. Isn't that beautiful? It's like she's stepping into this vast universe. So this is just a reminder at the beginning of the week to have patience with yourself. We are doing a lot of purging, a lot of changing. Change is not always easy, especially as rapid as it is right now. And also, too, our little reminder that even if you're not seeing the fruits of your labor yet with this Three of Pentacles, remember that it's a work in progress. Just be patient with yourself, whether it be, your own self or something that you're wanting to manifest in the outer world. Just be patient with yourself, do your hard work, be diligent, keep developing your skills, your inner strength, and that pulls you out of that victim mode. So be patient with the process within yourself. And I guess we all have to be a little bit patient with the collective, because not everybody's on their awakening journey this time. And that's something that I definitely will bring into my awareness, because I definitely do struggle with patience sometimes. I'm getting better, but again, doing my hard work. Conclusions are within reach. The full moon eclipse. Well, isn't this a dandy? Isn't it a beautiful card? We have an eclipse coming up towards the end of the month here in April that will be taking place in the sign of Taurus, where the North Node is, on the 30th of April. So just, if you feel like you have something within you that's just this, like you have yourself on the edge of the seat, like you just feel like some ball's gonna drop, just really allow yourself to be in the flow of the energy right now, practicing meditation, because that is huge with the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction, is this opportunity to expand and rise above what we're witnessing with all of the, I always call it fuckery, happening on the earth plane. Just remember to ride these waves, work with the energies. Whatever the conclusion is that you may be thinking of when this card's first flipped over, I really just caution everybody to be open to shift and changing. There's a lot of wild cards with Uranus being in Taurus. And lastly, from the Angel Oracle, Counselor. You're a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. I think with this Aries season being a cardinal energy is always about initiation. There's always somebody out there that can benefit from you sharing your stories, sharing how you've overcome being a victim, right? And having the victim mindset, how it's expanded your heart. For me, I'll just share it real quick, briefly. I used to be emotionally codependent, whether it be what other people thought, what my blood family wanted me to be, blah, 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 blah. I broke free from that. And when I realized that I was in victim mode, but didn't even realize it, right? That's the biggest thing, is being able to finally see it and acknowledge it. And when you do that, your horizon expands. And the reason it does is because you step into your power. You allow yourself to step into, like I said, being victorious instead of victim. And that work in progress comes by sharing your experiences. There's always somebody out there that could benefit from you sharing. This could be through communication of just sharing the experiences that you've been through in this life, right? And how you've overcome it, and how you've utilized it for the good, how you've allowed it to transform you. So really pay attention to this. This could also be just an indication of being your own spiritual counsel, being still long enough to listen and able to liberate yourself by listening to that inner divine, like at the beginning of the week where it was, what was the card? Noticing the guidance through clairaudience. That's the one. Just paying attention to that still voice that you get when you sit in meditation or in stillness, and allowing that to be, a counselor upon yourself. So reach out to friends, reach out to others, share, collaborate. And that is the message for the middle of the week. And then towards the end of the week, we have the moon moving into the air sign of Libra, which is another cardinal energy, I do believe. Yes. On the 14th, the same day, Mars moves into Pisces. So Mars moving into Pisces is Mars is about action. And going into this watery, deep, mutable sign of Pisces is not really, it kind of slows it down. So this could be asking us to pause, slow down with forward action, and just really be able to simmer. And it's also an awareness to, with the moon moving into Libra, Mars moving into Pisces, to be open to hear other people, right? Because as we go from the Virgo energy, so the first 6 houses of the zodiac, we're kind of developing our own skills and learning from life lessons. And then the 7th house is represented by Libra, and that is about relationships, fairness, equality, being able to see different perspectives. So that's the energy we have to work with towards the end of the week. And we come up with the 2 of Cups. So water element, emotions, intuition. This is about relationships of all kinds, but this is a mutual emotional bond with others. Perfect with the moon moving into Libra, right? This is about a respect, an emotional respect for others. Maybe perhaps, wow, I've been through this, and this we just kind of, even though it's emotional, we've done our releasing, I'm a work in progress, like for the beginning of the week, this is an emotional depth. There's a bond. So I feel like with this Neptune-Jupiter conjunction in Pisces, the moon, sun, moving into the full moon on the 16th in Libra, in a T-square with other cardinal energy, which is the sun in Aries, the moon in Libra, because those are the two opposing energies. It's about self-respect. It's about respect with others in relationships, emotional bonds, the depths of that. And I believe with it being in a T-square with Pluto in Capricorn in the last decan, it is going to be very emotionally intense. There could be information coming up that blows our doors off, that could make us get really pulled off our center. So make sure that this is an opportunity for you to be emotionally balanced within yourself, and also strong in building and being open to very strong emotional bonds with others. So what chakra deck do we have? A chakra card do we have coming up? Soulmate energy. Wow, we have the Two of Cups, which can indicate relationships and does, but it also is about emotional balance. Then we have soulmate card coming up. Root chakra. So feeling safe in your body, releasing fear perhaps towards the beginning of the week. This could be for some of you, a soulmate energy, that strong emotional bond, whether it be an intimate relationship or just a friendship. So I feel like it's asking us towards the end of the week, no coincidence, moon going into Libra, where it is about fairness, justice, equality, asking us to form bonds with others, to perhaps have a emotional respect, reaching out to others. And I feel like, again, too, that we need to have a very profound respect for those that have not woke up yet, that are still being controlled and dominated, and they have not yet been liberated by listening to their own inner divine and sadly going with the flow of the narrative of the collective. So soulmate energy coming up with the Two of Cups. Boom. Release. Again, we just had the other card from another deck of release. Okay, so we need to continue to release, continue to purge emotionally. It could create, I think this full moon, and it's not just the full moon, it's all the aspects with the other powerful things that are happening. Again, the astrology and the planets aren't doing nothing to us. It's an opportunity to release. And look at the freedom with this card and the beauty and the power. What happens when we release and when we go dark, deep diving within ourselves, whether it be emotional purging, physical purging, is a freaking transcendent, transformational, powerful. That's when we leave the victim mode, go into victory, and that release is powerful and transformative. Prime opportunity with this. Tap into the divine, tap into your higher self, ask for the Holy Spirit to guide you, connect with that opportunity of Saturn or Jupiter Neptune conjunction. Powerful. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So this is what a lot of people are releasing. Fear of identifying with the body. Look what we've had go on over the past 2 years. Fear of what might be next, because we have so many of those who call themselves elite still trying to dictate, enslave humanity. So there's a lot of fear coming up with the unknown. We have to release it, keep releasing it. We had it come up for the beginning of the week, now the end of the week. Release that, and just remind yourself that working through the fears, facing the fears, is how you can be liberated, how you can rise above it, never run from it. And again, on the lower aspect of Jupiter, Neptune, conjunct in Pisces, not escaping from it by addictions of any sort. So face your fears, whatever it is for you. I just had another layer of that, releasing fears big time through October of 2021 through February, where I was not feeling good at all. So thank you, God, for that release, because it truly is transcendent, expanding my consciousness. We had that Four of Pentacles coming up at the beginning too, and that the Pentacles energy can be body. So not identifying with the body so much to the point where it puts you in fear of transformation, of laying down the body. And I know that's very difficult as we are in bodies, but just maybe that's something coming up for you. Prioritize. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So at the end of the week, and I would say already working into that energy, because we're already feeling it, right, building up, we have the opportunity to get a little bit organized, especially with the middle of the week where we have the moon in Virgo, which is about day-to-day detail. This is something I've been doing within my own home, which is just, cleaning out cabinets every day, just doing a little bit. I know that a lot of us are feeling exhausted because the energies are so intense on the earth plane, lots of fast, rapid changes, a lot of the CMEs coming in from the sun, a lot of integration in our body. So make sure you're taking good care of that. Prioritize. And what I would say too, summing this up, is put yourself first, fill your own love cup first, and take good care of yourself. This could be also prioritizing within your not only your body on what you need to prioritize, but in your home, and then expanding that out there. So lastly, we will draw an I am affirmation for this week to sum up this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like, comment. I'd love to know how everybody's feeling, how they're healing, what they're releasing, what fears you've worked through, what fears you're facing. Again, watch for the Libra full moon, because I do come on and do those, and I'll share the Sabian symbol for that. Time is so weird and fast right now, and so I've already wanted to share the Sabian symbol for the conjunction that's happening on the 12th of April. I'm hoping to get that uploaded, so watch for that. The I am affirmation for this week, April 10th approximately through the 16th, is I am one with my inner child. Love up the parts of yourself that your needs may have not been met. Release, cry, have joy. Again, with the moon in Leo, at the beginning of the week, do something fun, do something that brings you joy. Love up your inner child. Again, we were told to go and be childlike, so have this magical wonder. And this is something that's been coming up for me as well. Like, I've been thinking about this when I wake up in the morning. I'm so excited to learn more about who I truly am. So that's what I'll leave you off with. Thank you so much for being here. Share the video, comment, give it a like, and until the next time, shalom, shalom.